this video, we're looking at this cool new, look at this little rally car from HyperGo, the MJX RC. This is a Citroen scale licensed all-wheel drive rally car. Let's get it out of the box and see what this thing's all about. Oh, look at that. Look at that car. That actually legitimately looks amazing, actually. That's really nice. It has a little card, so you can email the company, you can go to their website, you can get in touch with them if you have any warranty or any other kind of issues with it. Set of tools, a charger, hey, some spare springs and some screws, a fan, maybe good for the motor or the ESC, a spare set of rally tires, set of hard plastic drift tires, and then the controller itself, very simple, basic, fits about in the size of the hand. We have a 75 or 100% throttle switch on the side, steering trim function button, which frequently for these is light button. And under this cover, you will need 2 AA batteries in order to get it running. It comes with a full user manual, which includes a little bit about what's in there, the servo, the linkage. It tells you about how to operate the gyro that's installed inside. It tells you about the different components and some basic working of the vehicle. But then very importantly, it gets back here to full assembly parts diagram. So that way, if you ever do break something, you have the part numbers and you can see how the vehicle goes together, which is awesome. A whole sticker sheet. So if we want to add additional stickers and decals to the body, you can definitely do that. But I'll be honest, I think it looks pretty awesome even without any extra stickers or anything on it. I'm going to be very sparse, I think, in what additional things I add onto this car. Giving it a little bit closer look here, the factory body, the amount of detail here, the little canards on the end, the lights that are in here, the detail of the grille. This is a staggeringly good looking body. The mirrors here on the side, hard door handles, hard little vents, a hard plastic wing diffuser in the back. Again, lights and light buckets. They went to a lot of effort in order to do this. I mean, this is probably like the best looking Citroen rally body that I have ever seen. A little hard scoop up here on the top. I mean, it just looks really good. Oil filled shocks all around. Really interested to see what this thing drives like. Let's go ahead and get the body off. We'll be careful as we do so because of the lights and everything. It does have some wires in there. Can unplug. It has this dust shield here on the underside, so 3 more body clips, and then this dust shield will also come off. And then if we unplug this wire, it'll allow us to get the body all the way off. Good time to note 2 2000 milliamp 2S LiPo batteries included in here. Great, nice. I love the fact that they use the T-plug or DINs with the standard balance port. Means that yes, you can use the charger that is included with the vehicle, but one of the first things that you'll want to do if you don't have one already is upgrade to a more hobby grade charger. It'll allow you to charge these very fast and monitor the actual condition of the cells. Really good upgrade for you to consider. With the body off, I will say this looks like some of the other MJX HyperGo vehicles that we have seen. Robust turnbuckles, nice oil-filled adjustable shocks. We have metal drive shafts front and rear. Big, beefy, heavy metal chassis here. A secure mount over here for your battery. On this side, 3 wires, brushless motor with a fan. Standalone ESC versus receiver. So that way if you ever wanted to upgrade parts, you don't have to replace everything, which is a great piece. And then it actually has a gyro straight from the box. And so you can actually adjust the gyro gain, a little bit about how the gyro works. So as you want to slide this around, it'll make that life a little bit easier for you. I'll be honest, when you look at this thing, it looks and feels like a tank. Like it's dramatically heavier than you would think it would be for a vehicle of this size. Full bearings everywhere, full metal driveline. It is a tank of a little vehicle. I have to imagine, as this is basically the same vehicle as some of their off-road vehicles that we've had before, in a rally version, I can't imagine that this thing would have any issue at all, really having a blast out driving around. The durability of this has got to, I expect that the durability of this will be very, very high. Have it fired up. Looks like, yep. Looks like the steering works as to be expected. Ooh, that should be, feels like plenty fast. And then let's see the gyro, yes. So as you move the rear one direction, the front of the tires should also steer that direction. Gyro doesn't look like it's super sensitive, but it definitely has that working for it. There is adjustment on the gyro here, so you can actually set it at a different level if you need. Now let's look in here. Look at those lights. Those lights are awesome. You can turn them off. Oh, turn them to flashing. Look, we have flashing here, and then that may just be off. On, yep, flashing. So it looks like 3 modes there. It's too bad when these are on that those aren't on. Does that, oh, that's because they're part of a turn signal. They don't come on until the turn signal. Of course they don't, right? Oh, and the brake lights. Oh, check it out. So, brake, and now with brake on, it's brighter. Reverse, the backup lights come on. I bet there's turn signals. Man, they have really got this light stuff figured out, don't they? That is quite nice. That is surprising. All right, let's go drive it. Ah. Part of the problem with a small scale rally car, kind of easy to get stuck off-road. So it's pretty fast, it's pretty fun, but one of the things that's always an issue with these smaller scale cars like that is grass and stuff, especially when it's an on-road car without big tires. Ugh. It made it a lot farther than I thought it would, if I'm honest. But even with, it's trying. Look at that. Oh, it's fighting it so hard. Oh, it's just not going to really do it, is it? So it's absolutely awesome, but you got to be very mindful about where you drive it. First test was a success. The car actually does really good as long as you keep it on hard paved surfaces or, you know, like a dirt, like a kind of a tight packed dirt. It does absolutely great. It is fun to drive. Let's try these hard plastic tires that they provided in here and see what those do. Alley wheels are on. They look a little small. They look a little small, but we'll see how they do. And I'll be honest, on this hard concrete floor, these drift tires, this car does pretty good actually. I'm surprised. Usually a little car like this is very hard to control. And this one actually does quite well. This is a lot more fun than I thought it would be actually. Now my driveway is this rough aggregate, and now it'll go downhill okay, but it won't really want to go uphill very well. It works, but I don't think this is the kind of place that you're going to want to be using this vehicle. It just really struggles to move in this kind of environment. Worked better than I thought as well. Very happy with this little car. Having driven this car now for a while, what are my final thoughts and recommendations? It's really fun. If you have the right location to drive it, place to drive it, it is actually quite a fun little vehicle to drive. I think if you have a scale place, super duper short grass, but probably dirt or hard paved, it's really fun. The drift tires were more fun than I thought they would be with the setup of this vehicle. I think some people are going to struggle. They get excited about the body, get excited about the design, buy it. And then if you don't have the specific place to drive it, that is a warning for you very much. You have to consider where you're going to drive it. The price of this vehicle, as you look at it on Amazon here today, is $199 with a $20 coupon. So $179 once you get that coupon in there. It's a pretty decent price. It's hard to get a bunch of very quality RCs for under $200 these days. So if you're considering something and you realize that on-road vehicle rally is not big enough for your environment and you need something a little more off-road capable to go in the grass and all that, I have a whole playlist full of vehicle reviews that'll be popping up over here to your right. I suggest you go check that out and maybe pick up one of those vehicles that's in there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.